sometimes you have to do what? Uji choche. But based on what you understand about yourself.
Yes.
Don't jichocha like me and buy a green jacket and you're very light skinned. But understanding who you are, so when you come into a place, you dominate the place without opening your mouth. All together.
Yes.
All together. Do you know I plan to dominate this place? It's just because my flight delayed, so I have to come straight from the airport. I wanted to go to my house, dress like $1 million, and walk into this place and dominate you without fear or favor. What am I trying to say? It is how you carry yourself that tells me what you feel about yourself on the inside. I'll give you a saying that I came up with this morning. I was waiting for my phone. It doesn't matter. Coach, can I speak it as I feel it? I must say some things that may make you doubt if I'm born again. I am born again, I'm going to heaven. It doesn't matter how you dress, wear outside. If your inner wear is dirty, your confidence will go. What am I saying? If you don't sort yourself from the inside, you will not dominate on the outside. True? Now, what am I trying to say? So, the first thing you must understand is don't try and be like anybody else. You are like your fingerprint. There is only one in the 6 billion people. I think now we have 7 billion. Luya's much is out of time. 7 billion. Your thumbprint, your fingerprint. Do you know there's nobody else who has a fingerprint? Do you know what that tells you? It means that there's something unique about yourself. But it is up to you to reach out and pick that which is yours. I might give a bit of my story to make you understand, because I don't like speaking and saying, that guy just came and made noise, and I understand what you're going through. Believe me, I understand. 2012, August, I got married. Right? I did what? I got married. My wedding cost 7.8 million. August when? 2012, 18. August 20th, 2013, my marriage failed. Exactly 367 days. I mean, who breaks up 2 days after their first anniversary? Well, I did. I survived that failure because I understood who I was. I did not let circumstances outside me dominate me, and I said, I will dominate it. Right? Yeah. When I lost my marriage, I was so thin. You know, I'm small-bodied, so you can imagine half of this. So I was walking like this. My eyes had sunk. I kid you not. I wish I had time. I would have shown you the 3 photos. I used that on my teaching. And one time I sat at the pavement of City Hall, not realizing I was sitting there, out of stress. And then someone came and told me, Arubi, what are you doing here? I was like, oh, I'm not sitting here. Then I got up and said, hang on a minute, I'm made for greatness, despite or in spite of anything that may come to me. Now, if you're the kind of person who waits for people to validate you, it means that you've given people the power to bring you down. If you're the kind of people who external things make you feel good, then the external things can make you feel bad about yourself. Now you must reconcile yourself on the inside so that when things come on the outside, you dominate them and use them to your favor. Why? For example, now, since I survived that, when I get married, one, I will not spend 7 million on a wedding. Maybe 700K. Do you know why I spent 7 million? No. Because I wanted people to see. Wrong. Then I was in debt after that. Stupid boy. But if you understand yourself, even if you do a wedding for 100K, it is not about the money, but it is the big kahuna in the house. Can I get an amen? Are we together?
Yes.
Now, I'm still doing the foundation. I don't take too long, so I'm invited the next time. You know, Charles Kendall building, Viking house. Anyway, number one is understand you're unique. No matter what. If I have Giorgio Armani shoes, you can buy Giorgio Armani, but still feel confident about yourself because you know you're what? Unique. Secondly, you must decide and now say, I must run on my lane. When you see people running in the Olympics, right?
Yeah.
100 meters. Lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, up to lane 8, I think. 60 meters along before you finish. After the race, rather, if you from lane 8 and you go to lane 7, what happens? You're disqualified. Now, when you try to run someone else's race, you will be disqualified by life. And everything you try to do after that will be frustrating to you. Stick to your lane. And let me tell you one thing. Watch this. Watch 100 meters. And I'm going to use this example. Max gets it. The first 60 meters, 40 meters, where are they looking? Down. Meaning, I am looking in my area of domination, not the other area. So that it gives you power when you raise your head. Whoever stays down longest, guess what? The chances are high when they raise their head on 60-65 meters, he's ahead. It is now saying, this is the rest I have been given when you were born, right? Now I'm going to stick to my rest regardless of what they're doing, but when the time comes for me to take the final lap, they will all be where? Behind me. But I want to tell you, the guys who remain behind are the ones who want to raise their head so quickly to see what is happening. So some of you need to put your head down. Hello? Hello? Are we together?
Yeah.
You know, I'm looking at some of you and I'm seeing people who are so empty inside. So, I've seen 3 people already. I look at you by mistake, you think it's you're talking about. I have seen. Why are you the pressure? Okay, I have seen 3 people. Do you know why? Let me tell you. By the grace of God, I'm an expert in non-verbal communication. Are you okay, madam? This is non-verbal same body. You okay? Anyway, understand you're unique, stick to your lane, and then conquer without fear. When I said 7 million, how do I pay 7 million shillings? I get a job, I'm earning 100K. You don't pay an to me. I said, now I understand myself. Let me speak to people. Right?
Yeah.
I stopped going to strip clubs, having understood who I was, and then it means that I had to disconnect. Some of you from today have to disconnect from some people. Go through your phone book. It's not because you hate them, but you must have the gift of goodbye. Number one, if your friends who send you, please call me, thank yous 5 times a week, grab their number today and say goodbye to them. If you're the person who everybody laughs at your jokes in your group, you're in the wrong group. If you have people who follow you and you have nobody you follow, you're in the wrong group. You can't be the big owner. As you mentor people, you must someone doing what? Mentoring. Now, I started now operating in my area, having understood who I was. Okay?
Yeah.
Guess what? Who's jealous here? You're jealous? Okay, I just said it, okay. When I started understanding who I was, from brokenness, 2008, I was still perambulating in mediocrity. 2008, 7, 8 years ago. I was so broke, had a big TV show, but all the money is going to pay bills. Okay? One time, I had Colgate for dinner, 3 days. Not for hygiene purposes. I was broke. At that time, I'm sure the world was saying, the environment, the heavens, the earth, everyone was saying, this guy, if only he understood who he is and then go towards things that will feed him, he would not be suffering right now. When I understood, having talked to one man, and I changed my perception. Now I speak. I want to tell you, I paid 6 million within one talk in Kampala. What am I saying? 6 sitting, and you know African presidents are very arrogant. 6 sitting African presidents sat to listen to me for 45 minutes. And guess what? I was paid in dollars. It ended up at 6.3 million just to speak. Someone else might say, kuongea tu, si tunaweza.
Yes.
You'll be kicked out like nobody's business. Unasema nini wewe? What am I saying? Understand who you are and then go towards the things that call you. I can't sing like her. In fact, if I sing, they'll pay me to get out of stage. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, when I didn't know who I was trying to get a job in a bank and then it wasn't helping me. I was actually getting more frustrated. I was in Mombasa. Did a function yesterday. Spoke somewhere at night. I have come here. I am speaking at 11:30. I'm speaking somewhere. At 4, I'm speaking somewhere. At 8, 9, I'm going to abuse people on national TV and how they're dressed. And all of them are being. If you're jealous, receive peace. Do you understand? What am I saying? Some of you are in mediocrity because you are not in the place you're supposed to be based on who you think you are or not. Now, thinking, when I say this, you're following me on social media, thinking is inevitable. But the quality of your thoughts will make you or break you. And the quality of your thoughts are on the foundation of understanding who you are. So some of you have wasted 5 years. But the moment you go into your place and having understood who you are, you will redeem those 5 years in 2 weeks. I think you must understand who are the people around you. You must evaluate the people around you. You know, you can't see a Range Rover Sport. Can I say it as a kid? Being repaired by a roadside mechanic. Very rare. Do you know why? The owners understand what this is all about. You can't spend 17 million and take it just kando ya barabara kutengenezwa na oil na kuchafuliwa. That is what you're supposed to do with yourself. Do you know inside you, you are worth much more. You're worth much more than you have to bring it out. No one, ladies and gentlemen, will bring the real you out but yourself. Not your mother, not your father, not your bishop, not your ex-girlfriend, not your future boyfriend and wife and husband. None. You must show up, bring your best to the table. Are we together?
Yes.
No, are we together or not?
Yes.
So you can't walk like an apology and expect to be given an applause. No, you have to walk and feel nothing and just walk and take your place in the seat of great people and say, I have something to offer. They will not ask you, the world will not ask you, what do you have to offer? You must understand who you say and say, I will offer this. And the moment you offer that which is in the right place of your identity, will have no otherwise but to listen to you. Guess what? You're all listening to me. Isn't it?
Yes.
But if I came here and I said, do, re, mi, fa, so, let's sing, nonsense, I would not operate. Do you know what? All of you here are younger than me. Oh, don't look at me like that. I'm on the wrong side of 30. All of you. I am sure all of you are younger. But guess what? The way I have talked to you, I have spoken to directors the same way. I want to give you a story that will help one or two of you. 12, Mount Kenya Safari Club, East Africa CEO Summit, meaning the top CEOs of where? East Africa. So what did I do? It was $1,000, $1,200 to apply. 3 days, and I looked for that money and I went. You go there. Linus Gitahi at that time, CEO of National Media. Richard Remesi at that time, CEO of Standard Chartered Group. CEO where? CEO Orient Bank, Uganda. And I came there, CEO Arabic Company. Let me tell you what I did, based on my identity. Okay? Yeah. I walked in and we were doing the cocktail. I was in a serious suit, the only one I had at that time. Pinstripe. And then I took a Burberry scarf, borrowed. But I entered. Best on understanding who I was, even how I entered, I walked like a CEO of a big multinational company. And I remember, come, let's stand there. Thank you. And this is Richard, no, it was Linus Gitahi I went first. And he says, when I say hello, you say, I'm Linus Gitahi, CEO, National Media. Hello, my name is Robert. Hello, Gichoche. Linus Gitahi, CEO. Now, if I didn't understand who I was, I would have been intimidated immediately. And I said, hello, I'm Robert Burale, RB Company. And I looked at him straight in the eye. And then, you know, Nation is bigger. There's a branch in Mombasa, Nakuru, Navy, whatever. And he asked me, how many branches? And I quickly thought how many bedrooms I have in my house. I have 5 branches. True story. True story. Then, this is when I took the gear. I upped the ante. I said, I might not be here for 3 days. We are opening a branch in South Africa. And I thought of a town, Camel Fontaine. I did say Johannesburg because maybe he has friends there. I said, okay, what do you do? I say, PR and marketing. That is how my company was born, by the way. I will tell you. PR and marketing, we do team building. Oh, you do team building? Next week, my staff is in Naivasha. I said, oh my goodness. Can you do team building? I said, yeah. In fact, we just finished some team building in Uganda. My team is arriving tomorrow. We can do it. Do you know what he did? He called someone in Nairobi, says, we are doing team building. Now, like everybody else, you have a friend who is a Mr. Fix-It. I have a friend called Wilson. Even if you want monkeys, he'll ask you how many. So I called Wilson. I said, Wilson, we have a situation. Team building 800 people. Can you sort this out? And me, I will sort you out. Do you know what I did? I went back to Nairobi. I went to River Road, printed RB Company. So I told Wilson, give your guys. So they go as? So we went, we trained them. I said, now this is my mission and vision. I came up with it and then. Alright? Yeah. And he said, let's go to Naivasha. So I was sitting with the CEO. You know, I'm watching my people with the team. He says, your guys are good. I said, yeah. Some of them, I didn't even know their names. I was there, they're good. So, of course, we had planned the team that came. Boss, are you happy? I said, yeah. So this guy looked at me like, so in Naivasha, now before we left the Mount Kenya Safari Club, the next day, we had 5 CEOs fighting to sit on my table. If only they knew, I don't have a certificate of registration. I don't have an office address. All I had was understanding who I was, and I was seeing where I was going. Now, I even turned down some jobs because I am fully booked. Are we together? Yes. Last year, I was voted the 6th. I also do MC now, professional master, event hosting. I don't call it MC, event hosting. I was voted the 6th best MC in Africa. The best in Kenya. Forget about these funny awards that they gave people. This was professionally done by South African firm. But imagine if I didn't understand who I was, I would still be dancing in strip clubs. And getting deeper and deeper into. Some of you must live where you are today. comfort zone is your door to your coffin. And when you know who you are, some people will think you're arrogant. Until some people call you arrogant, you have not succeeded. There is a thin line between arrogance and confidence. Stand on that thin line. Make no apologies. Even when you want me to MC your wedding, I send my quote in dollars. Not Zimbabwean, but American dollars. Do you know why? Can I give you a principle? Yes. It's because I want to get international in a big... Hello? Are you there?
Yes.
So now, why are you perambulating in mediocrity and self-pity? Or because you came up from a single parent home? Guess what? We don't care. The world doesn't care. Even if you're an orphan. Oh, it is well. But the world doesn't care. Today, don't let your past of 1 meal a day, single parent or orphan deter you from understanding who you are. Are we together?
Yes.
Why? I was born in a very wealthy family. Why was I again in 7 million debt? So you, as well, you could have been born in a poverty-stricken family. You can control millions of dollars, but having understood first who you are. So from today, get rid of self-pity. Guess what? You will die, we will be buried 21 days later. Only your family will remember you. Nobody else will care. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Guys will be like, oh, by the way, remember there was Johnny. In that way, you know, by the way, do you remember Johnny? That guy looks like Johnny, that's how people remember you. But you need to get to a place when God calls you home. People say, we are glad that person lived. Because of that person, my children are succeeding.
Yes.
Are we together?
Yes.
But that can only be if you understand who you are. And whenever you understand who you are, remember, it's not for you. If you're only benefiting yourself, lock yourself in the room and stay there. Your identity, when you operate in the fullness of who you are, it must be impactful to people beyond you. I was in Mombasa, another lady stopped me at Naivas, something, and says, wow, thank you, you really bless me with your talks. That is what you're supposed to achieve. Where you go to Siberia, people know you. You go to deep Karachuanyo, all the Jamos know you. Impact. You will not make impact, ladies and gentlemen, until you understand who you are and let the real you stand up and be counted. So some of you today, actually all of you, there's some friends you must say goodbye to.